off its eastern coast earlier in the week, including one thought to be its largest intercontinental ballistic missile. The test was conducted just hours after the American President Joe Biden concluded his Asia trip. The missiles were fired from the Sunan area of North Korean capital and had fallen outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone. Now, Russia and China are two of the 5 veto-wielding permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. Their decision marks the first serious division amongst the permanent members of the United Nations' most powerful body since it started punishing Pyongyang in 2006. China and Russia were the only 2 countries out of the 15-member Security Council for its failed policies. Now, both the nations have been pushing for easing of sanctions on humanitarian grounds, and also to entice Pyongyang to resume talks that have been stalled since 2019. After 3 failed summits between Kim Jong-un and the former President Donald Trump, Moscow and Beijing have sought a non-binding statement rather than a fresh resolution with teeth against Pyongyang. Now, North Korea faced sanctions imposed by the Security Council in 2006 after its first nuclear test explosion. The United Nations body also tightened them over the years to rein in the country's nuclear and ballistic missile programs and also cut off the funding that North Korea had for these programs. The country had suspended its intercontinental ballistic missile tests for almost about 5 years, but in the last 5 months, since the beginning of this year, Pyongyang has intensified its weapons testing program, taking its annual tally of tests to a total of 23 so far. The United Nations General Assembly will now discuss North Korea on the next 2 weeks under a new rule that requires the 193-member body to meet every